E for MarketWizards.com and eMiniWizard.com. About 10 minutes of 10 on Tuesday, the 18th of June, 2019. Reminding traders to use risk capital you can afford to lose. Next target, we had suggested 32's potential. Today is not a day to try to guess the top. Anybody's at 32, stops up. And those of you who are trading or watching RTY, this is a level of importance right here. We've had this marked now for probably the last 5 or 6 days for you to keep an eye on. I said the goal of the boys will be to try to take this high out and then try to get here to this line, get above, and then obviously this spike high back here, middle of May, is a key, the next key. And anybody that's long side, paying attention to the 62.5 target. This is one of our key thresholds. So paid for sure. And we got 32 is good for you. We can go to any high today. But that was the next logical target. So if we're looking at this chart, the first thing we want to think about is where are we in relation to that previous month? And on the monthly basis, we're almost to the top level. So for now, we're going to use that as the next resistance target. And then there's a gap that we'll have to figure out later how that will fit into the dynamics. But I'm suggesting paid for sure by the 32s, and then 36 to 38 is our next resistance. And just because that's our resistance doesn't mean you close your eyes and short. It means you should be considering taking some profits after this ramp. What time is it? 10 o'clock coming. Protect profits time. Anybody who shorts today should have profits from the long side you're willing to risk. And for anybody that wants to do a follow-up, this is in something that I've had on. I've been looking at this chart, and you can see where we are. Based on this swing. So this is contract adjusted, basically, where I'm just using the swing low and the swing high. That's 61, not the 65.25 from this contract, but just measuring that 61.25 high. So you can see where we are at this 32 level, and I had drawn a line on here previously, and that's where the next box is. We were down here, supportive. Next fighting box that we had got into yesterday, and here we are. So right and wrong today. Right about buying the pullback, said trend day was better to go with the trend, and I was wrong about the idea that maybe we're close to the high. When Trump tweeted and this thing takes off, you know you just got to stay in the trade instead of trying to fight it. And that's usually the idea, buying a pullback and see if you get lucky. That's a bot trade. Fighting it is a Charlie trade. And I say that with all due respect to the shorts. But this has been a one-way up trade ever since we had that sell-off, and this is coming right back through it. And the goal of the boys obviously is take out this high. So for now, all I can suggest is not a good day to try to fight the boys. We got any high today, and obviously the next controlling high is right here. I have that bar. It's be around the 40 range. I got 42.25. Market has shown no sign that anybody wants the short side. So don't you try to be the one to push it back. There will be another reasonable trade short side. I said would probably get one, maybe not two. Probably lunchtime will be the best time, or after IB, just after the. And I still don't think it's worth it unless you've got some chips you're willing to try several times. Get your VIG, get out of the way. Thank you, Zeke. Well, I remember reading something by Jeff Cooper way back when. He said that usually the surprises happen in the direction of the trend. You just have to spot those squeeze pivots. Right? I know everybody and their brother wants that to crash. And look at the power of understanding this is understanding the first move is usually to squeeze the trap traders. Get all the Charlies who want to come. And I agree with you, Brian. That's the natural inclination. That's what we have to fight. You know, there's a 30-minute chart, but you were looking too at the 15s. And the 15s clearly, at least the way I was looking at it, clearly said, you got to beat me. And if so, then fine, you open up this box. Anyways, learn from it. This is the type of market we're in. Learn from it.